Let's get going. Oh, no, I don't want to update that. Okay, just gonna send out a couple notifications. Okay, I've not even made a world yet. What towers are made with babies? What the fuck? What the fuck, Ember? Also, Ember, do you want to know how I know you haven't been on my server for a while? Because I did something to your base. I'm doing good. It's fair. Mm-hmm. I see. Now do it through here. Um, I'm gonna turn on keep inventory. That's fair. I am working on some prep for I'm not sure if it'll be an ARC or just a web series, but I want to make it. It'll probably be relatively short. I've hit the point where I need to just... Because there's a little bit of pack fine-tuning I need to do, but once that's done, I'm going to be able to, start building the world. What? Oh, yeah. Of course. Oh, nice. That's also mildly terrifying, no offense. Hmm. Okay. I am just going to assume that that broken tags warning is not a bug. Yep. I'm in the fucking back rooms. Okay, yeah. I honestly have no idea how much the seed I chose actually matters. I see. uh, okay, let's try chapters. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Yeah. I see. Crafting table. Unreasonably quick. Yeah, they'd win though. They won a war against a country. I think the population went up. And yeah, they are hard to hit, hard to hurt, and they are really, really fucking cunning. Hi, Gwen. Yes, there's cardboard armor. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Yeah, it is. And I don't think I've seen a rat that wasn't like a pet before in person either. Yeah. I've definitely seen mice. We sometimes have mice issues at my house. Lots of cat flaps and several cats that will bring the mice in, intending to eat them, and then lose track of them. Yeah, I think you may have. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't know why I would want to take photos yet. Okay. That is... This is just all of the books in one. Uh, yeah, yeah, they do that. Yeah. And you're such a good puppy, Gwen. Yes, you are. Oof. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course I want to automate everything. This is an automation pack, and I'm a Factorio player. Shush. I'm a geek. There's a difference. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I need to make knives, pick, and a cutting board. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that you're younger than me. Yeah. I kind of regret popping that popper now. God, I forgot. Yeah, there was some weird noises that came after that. So I regret it even more now. Ah, yeah. Those are a thing. Hmm. Well, that's mildly annoying. I do know that skulk is a thing worth avoiding. Uh, yeah. And I think it also matters a lot what, whose version you're in. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of cardboard. And a chest. Now, considering this is an automation pack, I don't think it really matters all that much. Yeah, but this ain't really a horror game. Yeah. I do not like this dark corner. I see. Yeah, I don't like this area either. It might be. I don't think they spawn on this level, though. Yeah. Now, my personal favorite idea of the backrooms and how it would work is you can only leave if all of your like you don't need to eat, drink. Uh, that is too dark for me. Nope, not even that. You need, yeah. Uh, you have absolutely no physical needs in the back room, but you also cannot leave unless you have them met. And you still feel the discomfort of them being unmet. So, in order to leave, you have to find a source of food and water and a place safe enough for you to sleep. Yeah, I know I know a complaint that a lot of people have with the backrooms currently is that its lore has kind of become, oh hey, look, we have, there are civilizations in the backrooms now. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna pop it. I kind of like how it looks on my head, even if it doesn't actually turn out to do anything in this version. Ah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm personally more of a fan of uh the back rooms being like just like a natural or like at this point running amok on its own mimicry of things physically or conceptually. Not like it has a will or anything, but that's just like what it fundamentally is and does. Yeah. Yeah, and I... Oh, you just saw the lilac room? Yeah. I might go back and grab it later. For now, I'm just collecting what wood I can. It's complete gibberish. It it might have a meaning. I'm gonna go back because I'm near a second one of them. Mm-hmm. Yes, I found a wet spot. Oh! Oh, that's cool. God, it's... Part of me now just wants to, like, hop into Spectator and just see what's above. Should I do that? Okay. I'm gonna head over here. Uh... It's not a skybox. It is... Okay, this is cool. Yeah. And, like, I like how this is all sectioned out. Yeah. Oh, and more of... Ah, Skystone. Oh, that's 82. Hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the spot I was in. But okay. Seeing this makes me understand how this place is laid out so much better in ways I don't think the map maker wanted me to know. But it also explains the similar repetition. Vita digraio. Yeah. Ah. Okay, so this is initial water. I need to decide, am I going to live with the house thing? Or am I going to live in one of these big empty spaces with a rough floor? Could you hear the noise of dripping water? I couldn't. Ah. Ow. That was a mistake. Um... That never happened. Trust me. That never happened. What are you talking about? I'm gonna live... Huh? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's always kind of funny. I have not played that. Ah. I see. Ow! That nearly killed me. I should have expected that. I knew what that was. Yeah. I knew what that was before I picked it up, because I've played with Mechanism before. I was just being a dunce. I just figured it wouldn't hurt me because it was empty. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the spot that I've decided I'm gonna start my base in. So I know where to go for water. That's not too far away. The main reason I'm not gonna live in here is because, well, it is the only way to get water. I have seen a little bit. So yeah, I need to find... Yeah, so I can spread the water as well. So I either need to find soggy corners or somewhere dripping like that. I need to make a sponge out of wool, string, and cut carpet. Wool is just string. Plants. Ah! Cut carpet. I am not surprised. It's a percent chance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I mean, one is based off the other. Yeah. Um, that's not a vanilla thing as far as I'm aware. I think Spectator might be able to possess critters. Ah. Is the carpet growing back? I don't remember that being, broken. Yes, it is. Oh, that is uncomfortable. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. God, I do not like that the carpet grows back. That just feels wrong. Yeah. But yeah, no, my own personal favorite. I'm sorry, what? I thought I broke those couches. Um. Okay. It looks like this place isn't growing back. Hmm. Yeah, my personal preferred version is, uh, it's kind of like a Eldritch space between spaces. Let's see. Is this... Yes, it is net positive. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I personally like the idea that it is just a place that's like if you turn 90 degrees in a direction that doesn't exist, you can walk right into the back rooms. Uh Sometimes stuff leaks physically and mentally and it's kind of patterned after basically like the subconscious of the races and people near where that section is. But like my favorite statement is, and remember, if you run the into an entity in the back rooms, you're also an entity. Uh, like, yeah, no, the entities are just people and animals from all kinds of universes. You will almost never run into one. It may have once been human 1,000 years ago. By the way, do you know how long you've been in the back rooms? Are you sure it's only been a few weeks or a month or two? Yeah. Yeah, it's less that time doesn't really function and more that, like, if you end up, like, constantly starving and thirsty, you're not really going to be properly aware enough to realize how long it's actually been. Especially because things don't just die on their own in the back rooms. Pretty much, yeah. You develop time blindness. You can measure time by routines and motion, but you don't know how long you sleep. You don't know how long it's been. But yeah. But yeah, yeah, and oh, I'm not dying in the back rooms. I'm building a factory in the back rooms. Oh. Okay, so apparently Ember is not audible. Right, yeah, I'm gonna change some audio settings. I was not expecting anyone to join. Hello.
You
Okay,
c-
now you should be able to hear Ember.
you cannot predict me. I'm unpredictable.
But yeah, I just changed some settings for OBS. The ones I was using apparently because I wasn't streaming desktop audio, and I don't want to go through the effort of adding in uh that other audio. I'm
There's
gonna live in
babies
this
in the
cardboard house. This is my house.
there's babies in the concrete tower.
Oh, yeah, yeah. When Ember first joined the call, she said something along the lines of, they use babies to make concrete. I was just like, what the fuck? But yeah, my favored version of the back rooms, like, legitimately, if you travel far enough or in the right direction, you will eventually end up somewhere. Well, you could eventually end up in places that are just alien and incomprehensible because humans are not what's because it's not like echoing anything human anymore. It could be that it's echoing ants or dogs,
This reminds
or
me
it
of
could be
a
echoing something that lives in an entirely different universe.
it reminds me of a saying that I like somebody who explained like eldritch knowledge, forbidden knowledge to as an easy way. Basically, think of it like an ant for a split second gets the same intelligence as a human
Mm-hmm.
and then loses it. They will be constantly hungering and searching to get that back.
Yep.
But yeah, I actually watched Monster House somewhat recently, and I love Monster House. I love the whole it's alive. Like it's a living creature.
Oh yeah.
Like you thought it was just a building, you thought it was just a place, and then you figure out, oh no, it's alive. It
That
is very much alive.
that movie messed me up as a kid, man. Like
Aren't you a fox, not an ant?
she's
They
make
forced us.
Doll was making a joke, Ember.
Oh.
They're joking. Remember a while ago you said the ant that for a moment gets human awareness?
Yes, yeah.
They're joking off of that.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of got that they were mentioning that specifically, but like, where's the joke?
They're saying that they were driven mad by having human awareness for a moment.
Oh. Yeah. That just reminds me of that horror movie dream I had.
Ah, yeah, the joke is that E4 wants human awareness back.
Oh. Like, I had a dream that I was in this flooded ancient Roman fishing town. I don't know if I mentioned this to you.
Mm-hmm.
And like the humans there had been cursed because they were trying to gain forbidden knowledge, like Eldridge. Basically, my best way of describing it when I describe to someone is Bloodborne in ancient Roman fishing town with like its own kind of lore, but it's very similar to Bloodborne. And the humans there have been morphed and mutated into looking like creatures from the depths, but not like fish. No, creatures from like the deep sea. Like one of the main ones you see would be ones that are mixed with sea angels.
Mm.
Do you know sea angels?
I do not.
I advise you to look it up. They're really bloody freaky. I love them. Like it's the kind of like it's literally the emphasis of like, oh, it looks so pretty and like innocent and like it ain't gonna do shit.
But it's actually a horrifying thing.
Yeah. And I love it. But yeah, so Sea Angels. Fun fact,
Wait,
Sea
there was a
Angels
wet
only
spot over here the whole time? Gosh darn it.
Oh. So like they're Sea Angels only hunt one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's their only relative.
Mm.
Like there are only two species from that like line of species, and they eat each other. Well, the sea angel eats the other one, which I think is called a sea mite or something. It's been a while.
I see.
But yeah, if you look up pictures of sea angels, you will understand what I mean. And I don't want to explain it to you because I think it's better to see it than have it explained.
The fuck?
Like I have a suspicion that at least E4 probably just looked up what a sea angel looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up myself.
Yeah, like I have a feeling. I think that's supposed to mean lightning.
Hmm?
Oh no, it's a shower.
What?
You found a shower.
Oh yeah, those little things.
Yeah, like how they can like they look so like pretty and innocent and stuff, and then they go for the attack, and you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that sound?
Probably the shower.
No, I've heard that sound before, and it was not near a shower. It was like, what?
I have no clue, mate. But like most the common beastie is based of like sea angels. So like they're humans who are mixed with a sea angel.
Hmm.
So like humans were like the most normal looking one, I guess, for a human eye would be one of the characters that I was designing because I wanted to draw her. But I've been struggling to actually manage to mix because she's half whale. And it's actually rather difficult to mix a human and a whale.
Sick.
And I also wanted her to look like actively ill. Like on first glance you'd think she's pregnant, but then you realize no, she's not pregnant. That's just pus and
Oh.
blood and seawater.
Oh my.
Yeah. Like basically everyone there is in active pain at all times. Like they physically look ill.
I see.
This is the consequence for them trying to gain knowledge they were never meant to know. And like they are basically they aren't insane. Well, at least they didn't start out as it, but some has gone completely and utterly insane. So over the time you're there, you'll see more and those who are more and more sane and more insane. Oh yeah, and my favorite thing. So in the dream, um, for one, I realized I was playing a dude, so that was kind of funny in retrospect.
Hmm.
I was a man, and he was walking about hiding from the villagers who were like they were holding up something like torches and like a scepter, I believe, of some sort. And he went into a room, and then the book that was laying on the office there started to speak to, I guess, me, but it's not really, it's the man. And
Shush, I hear something. God, what the fuck is that?
mm,
It was playing music.
oh, what kind of music?
Like, ice cream truck music.
Oh, that's the party goers.
Hmm.
That's the party goers, yeah. That's why I was asking, because the party goers always have like specific types of music that play wherever they are. It's either like ice cream like ice cream music, or the kind of songs you would sing for kids,
Hmm.
like you'd see on like children programming on TV.
I think I just heard a bit of one again.
Yeah, I've not seen it, so I like we have not seen any entities. So I am genuinely curious if there's actually is
I
entities.
know that Skoke is a thing, and that it is associated with something bad. but that's it.
There's many things that skull could be mixed with in back rooms.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's just something I like. But yeah, the party goers usually are territorial. Like they stick to one place. They have their own room, which like the party room, which is like filled with balloons and party hats and toys and chairs and stuff and cake.
I see. Did I lose this?
Sometimes they're only in those rooms, while other times they wander in the vicinity of it.
Ah, fucking silverfish.
And specifically the way they look is they are tall, really big humanoid looking things that are bright yellow that have a smiley
I
face.
got silverfish eggs and solidified experience.
Ah. But yeah, it's big yellow humanoid thing. Oh, that looks to be Skulk.
Huh?
That looks like something Skulk related.
This solidified experience? Might be, but it's not a skulk block.
Yeah.
And I got a
But
party popper of a different kind.
yeah, and
Note the effects of long-term carpet dust exposure are unknown.
fair enough.
uh,
But yeah, big humanoid yellow creatures with a smiley face on their face that wears party hats. That's the party goers.
I see.
You know the Bon Bon game? Like the Bam Bam, I mean?
Yeah.
Basically think of like those creatures, like the blue one, just fully
Oh, I
human
need to
shaped.
kill a bunch of silverfish to make some weird caviar.
Oh, but to like they basically think of the Ban Ban, just make them yellow, have them have a humanoid head, like don't have like extra appendages other than the party hat, and have a smiley face. That's what they look like.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, and again,
apparently
neon
killing
yellow.
them with a knife gave me extra stuff.
Oh.
Uh, iron. Okay, there's not a stone knife here.
And I think they crush your windpipes, specifically.
Which
Like they pick
ones?
you up, the party goers. They
Ah,
pick you up by your throat and crush your throat, I think.
I have a couple extra sacks. Uh. Okay, so that carpet is too wet.
The dogs maul you. The wire creature, I think eats you? Technically?
Hmm,
I'm not particularly certain, but I think that's what they do.
I see.
The Smilers. I don't really know what the Smilers technically do to kill you. I know only that when you look at a Smiler, you like there's a dirring noise and like the screen starts to turn black from the edges,
Mm-hmm.
and then you die if you let that happen. So like maybe they're like taken by the shadows or something?
That could
Because
also be you blacking out as you get strangled.
yeah, it could also be. It's sometimes the Smiler sometimes has tentacles.
Okay, I have enough silverfish eggs.
mixed trade caviar. But yeah, it's that's what I think it is. Like I'm
Yep.
like it's like either it's strangled or it's like it's genuinely dependent on the game if it has tentacles or not. So like I don't know.
Yeah. I need to make a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I think the shadow people in the town also strangle you or crush your windpipes or something.
Hmm.
Um, the people on the things underwater eat you, like swallow you whole. Um, I mentioned that the moths drag you to their queen to eat. That's always fun to watch in a multiplayer game, because you'll just see your friends be dragged by a moth, screaming by, like you stand and you just see that happening, like go by.
Oh, okay. I can right-click a barrel with a propeller.
But yeah, and who's else?
And that tells me I probably want...
Oh yeah, the hotel manager people, I remember correctly, they beat up your face.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
they punch you. I think specifically what happens is they punch your head and like break like crack like completely goes into your head and destroys your skull basically.
Ah. It's a listener
So,
module. Okay.
though sometimes in some games you can be hit multiple times, so it is dependent on how strong they are.
Yeah.
But some just kill you instantly. Uh, what other creators are there? That's all I can remember at the moment. The area with the uh staircase I mentioned is mostly empty.
I see.
Like it's just a far
Oh,
chlorine
that has to be white wool specifically.
white chlorine kind of reminds you of like um oh, what's it called in English? In Norwegian it's svømmehall, which swimming hall.
Hmm.
Basically, like the area you go to swim that's inside a building.
A swimming pool?
No, not just like the area itself that has like multiple swimming pools.
I don't think there's a specific name for that in English.
Oh,
If there
I'm,
is, it's not one I've heard of.
I'm gonna look it up. Burn, burn, svømmehall in English. Not Japanese. English. Why did it go Japanese? Yeah. Oh wow. It is. You guys just call it a swimming pool, even if it's an entire building
Yeah.
that has other stuff. Uh. No, because we have the svømmehallen, which is like the building itself. Also, and then we have basseng, which is swimming pool. Now that's really interesting.
Yeah. For instance, the Y has a swimming pool in it, even though it is a gym. And so does like a most hotels have a it would at most if it has a name it would be a pool room because it is the room that has a pool in it. But you would not typically talk about the room. You typically talk about the pool itself.
Mm. Because swim again, it's called like technically swimming hall, as like it's the area you go to swim. It also tends to have saunas.
Hmm. Yeah, pools tend to have. Yeah, it's not uncommon for a pool to have a sauna.
The more you know. But yeah, basically one of those kind of like the complete white chlorine walls
Mm.
that are just endlessly going with like tiny like normal swimming pools, and then there's just areas that go down that also have chlorine water that kind of looks like water ducts, but if they were just a part of the floor. And then you just walk about there. I think the Smiler can spawn there.
Are you talking about the pool rooms? The
I don't know if that's
backrooms
called.
level that is a bunch of swimming pools and waterways with the
Yes,
occasional
that.
bottomless. Yeah, in English that's just called the pool rooms.
Ah, okay. But yeah, like that one. I think the Smiler can spawn in those, but like it's not common. So it's more like you have to just walk about trying to find the
Yeah,
staircase up.
yeah. The primary threat, if there is one I've seen in a pool rooms type place, is usually the water itself. Sometimes there might be creatures in like some of the water in specific areas. But the only threat I've seen other than uh the risk of unlimited chlorinated unsafe to drink water is like one version of the pool rooms I've seen. There's basically a special moon or something that turns all the lighting red, and the water is acid when it's red.
Ah, well, chlorine is acid,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Okay, I need to get pips.
This reminds me, I heard about a horror movie. Guess what it's called?
What?
Meth Shark.
Oh my god.
Guess what it's about?
A shark on meth?
Yes. That's the entire movie. It's just a shark that's addicted to meth and thereby is completely unpredictable and just attacks people and eats people at 1 second and then starts sunbathing the next. No, not shark. No, it wasn't shark. It was a meth. It was called meth croc.
Ah.
It was a crocodile.
That feels like just something that happened in Florida that one time.
Yeah, it actually the movie is set in Florida.
Yeah, that feels right. I would not believe it if they tried to tell me that movie was set anywhere else. Come here, water.
Yeah. And then it's like it is so fucking funny because it is just genuinely a shark on meth. That is not a crocodile on meth. That's the entire movie.
Yep.
That's all it is.
There we go. Got a bunch of clay and 2 strawberry pips. I wasn't even working on that quest, but okay. So I can grow these.
But it's not like it's supposed to be a horror movie, but it is like a horror comedy, as far as I understand,
Hmm.
which I find really funny.
I suspect those are not going to grow because I don't think that's bright enough.
It's quite rare you can manage to create a horror comedy.
Oh yeah, and even rarer for it to be deliberate.
Yeah. Like, it is possible. I've seen it work really well multiple times, but like, it can also go really, really bad multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, I
Okay.
remember
Chalk,
I was
that's
talking.
clay and carpet dust. I
I
knew
was
I'd
talking.
get something eventually.
So I was talking to a new friend of mine. Well, I consider him a friend now. That
Hmm.
is a part of the Final Fantasy guild that Riley's a part of.
Yeah.
And we at one point mentioned, yeah, I was my current outfit is that of a jester. We were talking about like jesters and clowns, and apparently he really hated clowns.
Hmm.
Which reminded me of my favorite horror clown, Art.
Oh, there's voice chat.
Oh, yeah, Art the Clown. I love Art the Clown. Like, it's from the movie Terrifier. And the reason I like it is it's kind of like an action movie mixed with a horror.
Hmm.
It's like you see Art specifically just going about murdering people in his very Art way, which is yeah, yeah, he is. He's a funny. So,
Reminds me, there was a room near here that was absolutely. Oh, that chair is facing the wall. I really don't like that.
but yeah, it's Terrifier is kind of like a horror action-ish movie, but you're focused on Art, and he's being funny because he's clown, and he
It
also
is a
doesn't
dark
speak.
slasher.
Yeah, it's it's really funny because Art is mute, like he's like he doesn't speak ever, but he's very very extra in how he moves
Hmm.
to convey his emotions, and I just love him. I I
I
remembered
just
this
ripped the
because
boiler from the wall.
nice. Because oh fuck, what's his name? Give me a second. One of our I guess friends.
I am slowly having the horrifying realization that I don't know what grows back or why.
Mm, mutual servers. Ah,
The
they're in this one.
fuck?
They're in this run. This server. So if you look at our Discord, your Discord, there is
My,
somebody with the profile picture of a funky looking clown. I think
yeah,
it
I
said
know what art
it.
looks like.
Yeah, but like they changed your profile picture to that, and I just well, it said at least that they were in.
I'm not seeing them in here.
Yeah, strange because it says here it's oh, I think that's they're also in oh no that no, oh no,
What?
they're in they're mutual friends, they're not in that, they're in
Ah,
Oculus, Time Realm, and uh I forgot this Discord existed. um
It's a fucking carpet tree.
Joel's insane asylum. I forgot I was in this Discord.
Yeah, I forgot till recently as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, batteries.
That is actually kind of funny.
Oh, I completed a task for finding those.
But yeah, they're the leader of that one.
Hmm. I see.
But yeah,
Oh.
they changed their profile picture to Art the Clown,
Hmm.
and I had to compliment they use she/her pronouns. Compliment her on it. And apparently she got a Funko Pop of who was it?
Yeah, I
I
think it is
reckon.
worth it to spend a good chunk of my resources on
Wait a second.
turning dust
Wait a
to
second.
seeds. What?
Is this who I think it is? That's 29. I'm not certain if this was the nude. Is this? Oh, she's a woman now. Huh. I think this is sorry. For a second there I got cookie dust in the wrong throat. I think I'm gonna double check because if I go into Oculus it will say. Yeah, it's the owner of Oculus. They're a woman now.
Huh.
The more you know. The more you know.
I was not expecting that.
They're a woman now. That's great.
Huh.
Like I recognized them as being in Oculus, but my brain didn't fully connect the dots until now. Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
woman
no,
now.
I didn't realize till just now. I'm gonna go DM her.
I had also DM'd her. I DM'd her the burning Elmo gif. Last thing I said to her was about how I was playing Baldur's Gate and and I accidentally did the Kronk pull the lever. Dunk, wrong lever, and threw a dude into the sky. I had to stop playing that at that point because I was laughing too hard. Cause I didn't see that there were two levers, so it caught me so extremely off guard.
Oh, the Kronk lever scene.
Yeah, just I did it accidentally. I was Kronk.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a dude like a halfling that was stuck on a windmill,
Mhm.
and he asked me to like stop the windmill so he could get down. And like I'd played. This was my third attempt at playing Baldur's Gate, so I had saved him once. So I knew that there was a lever there that would stop the windmill. But I didn't know there were two levers. So I just flicked the first lever. That was the wrong lever.
There we go. That's how you shove food in. Berry bush, growing food with my berry bush.
See, that's how I managed to chuck a dude into the sky.
Lol.
Yeah, it was. I did. I straight up laughed for a very good and long amount of time. Yeah, it was. I had to straight. I couldn't play anymore after that. The party goer music.
Probably. I suspect. God, it's uncomfortable seeing my own markings. I don't like seeing black markings on the walls in floor pointing to where I live. I regret using black chalk. Okay.
Suffer.
I will.
But yeah, I love fairy lights. Oh, they're the fucking China fairy lights. I'm so happy. That made me really happy.
I suspect this is placed right for these to grow. So. Okay. Now... Hello, hello.
If you haven't guessed from the typing noises from me, I've been I have been
I
chatting.
could not hear your typing noises. I just
Oh,
thought you
well
were
that's
being
better than
quiet.
last.
Hello, hello. Long time no see.
Whoa.
I think the last time we talked you were using a different Twitch account.
And last time, well, actually no, we've been talking recently. Last time we talked about Art the Clown. Because Art the Clown is the superior horror climb. The best one to exist. There's no one better than Art. Art is the best. Art is better than
Yeah.
all. Art is better than all the horror clowns that were people dressed up like clowns in 2013? No, it was 2016, 2017. That was some interesting time. Remember that, Mori?
Oh, yes. The clowns in the woods.
Yeah, the clowns in the woods.
Yeah. Good luck with your transition. I hope you don't need any luck, though.
Well, she's American, so that
Yeah.
already means she needs luck.
I am also American.
Yes, but you're already pretty. You're pretty far before shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
Oh, my friends trans are turning out to be trans.
Yeah, like I'm surprised, but in like the way, like you ever have something that like you don't expect, but like it mostly makes sense in hindsight. That is what I'm experiencing right now with.
Yeah, and I just don't consider people gendered most of the time, so when I figure out someone has transitioned or is another presenting in another gender, like, ah, that's neat.
Can I get bone meal from anything right now?
Mate, I'm gonna be straight with you. I just got a message. I am the mod in this stream. That does not mean I know what I'm doing. I am very, very not good at technology. I
Yeah.
know the basics. There have been multiple occasions where like there's been bots or something where I'm like, ah shit, oh no, and Midori had to do it. Yeah, I understand you mean in Discord, but like I'm just as bad there. I get confused very easily. I just want to look at birds.
Ugh.
I am working on getting papers to get like heavy machinery papers. Like at some point I might be able to what's it called? Slice in English, like when you take two metal plates and you take like a fire thing and like make it so they are stuck together.
Hmm.
What's that called? What's that called?
A fire starter?
No, like when you like for example if your car has a hole and you add like a bit of iron like a plate on there and then you use like a
Oh,
yeah,
welding.
welding. Yeah, welding. My
I was
dad
like
was
half paying attention and heard the thing about sparks and like, huh.
yeah. I might get. My dad wants me to get papers to be able to weld, so I'm probably gonna do that. Like take um classes for that, as well as other physical labor stuff. So it'd be easier for me to get a job in the future. As I mentioned, I already have papers on being able to use a chainsaw. So.
The idea with of you and a chainsaw is terrifying.
I actually picked up a chainsaw today.
God,
'Cause
sometimes I'm glad I don't live on the same continent as you.
I was at the I was at school. No one wants to see me with a chainsaw. But yeah, I was at that school today, and basically, my teacher showed me a chainsaw. And like, oh yeah, that was the type that I used to use in when I went to forestry school. So, and I remember when I was younger, like back then, I thought they were really heavy. So I picked this one up, like properly, of course. And it's not that heavy anymore. My dad's chainsaw is a lot heavier. But I'm better with ryddesag. I'm gonna look up what that's called in English. Ryddesag. English.
uh, okay, now I'm just like because of the chainsaw conversation and the do you even lift comment. I'm just imagining you like working out with a pair of running chainsaws, like doing full body squats.
Uh, yeah, I don't work out. When I do stuff, I have to be doing something
Yeah, I'm
to have the like. and it's apparently called a clearance clearance case, or a bush cutter. Yeah, I am very good with one of those. I just looked it up. I'm very good with a bush cutter.
Yeah.
I have been complimented on multiple occasions for that, apparently. I just clock it as doing my job, but apparently I'm really good at it. So I am in fact proficient with a type of chainsaw.
I see. Once again, I would like to state on the record that the idea of you with a chainsaw is mildly terrifying to me.
It's apparently mildly Riley was terrified when she found out I was starting to learn how to drive.
Yeah, same.
I didn't.
I mean, there are there are definitely people that I am significantly more glad that I am not sharing the road with than you.
I'm
But
actually really safe driver.
yeah, you have like no, actually you do have a decent attention span, but you have the vibe of no attention span.
Yeah, basically what happens is oh, that's a moth. I think it's the same moth as yesterday.
Okay, I take back my you have an attention span comment.
They're so pretty. It's one Midori, it's one of the fluffy ones.
Ooh, nice.
They're so pretty. And they're so confused.
uh,
But yeah, when I'm driving, I think it thinks the corners are more important. I love moths. But yeah, when I'm driving, I'm hyper focused on the road itself because I'm like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. It's like I'm constantly like, it's really funny because that's how I learned left and right to some degree, because I know which road that cars are allowed to drive for and stuff like okay, if it's from the right, it means that I have to wait for it. If it's from the left, it means it has to wait for me. At least that's how it is in Norway. So like, I am pretty decent at driving. Like, there's certain things I struggle with, which is mostly when it's one of those really big roads with a lot of roads connecting and a lot of like there's a tunnel and there's like you just stand there going, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Like all the roads technically go to the same area, but you're not only allowed to go one way, which is even funnier in retrospect if the teacher is not extremely direct on where I'm going, because then I'm just gonna go somewhere I'm not supposed to, which happened last time.
Area, I just re-added chat to the stream. I don't know why it wasn't there before. My old
Yeah.
one got messed up somehow, I guess.
Mm. But yeah, I was told to try driving for myself before I yeah.
uh, hey, I've
Not
been
like
able to read your chat. I just haven't had chat showing up as part of the stream.
and I'm literally looking at the Twitch. I have Twitch open. I have the stream
Yeah.
open. I am one of the free people watching.
Uh,
But yeah, I was told to drive more before I pay for another class, and then I had to pay a stupid amount to the school because the principal decided to change the way things were paid.
Hmm.
At like the last days before school ending. He just came with a bill and goes, "You guys have to pay this," and you could only pay it by Vips, which is basically Norway's version of PayPal. But it's only Norway that uses it, and there's only some Norwegians that use it. It's like nobody in my family had it, so I had no way of paying the school, so I had to go to the school like after the summer had started, like the last days where there was actually people in the school, and deliver like cash, physical cash
Why
in
is
a
the
little
Tesla?
like envelope.
Why is the
He
Tesla
wasn't the
coil a
one who
simple machine?
I don't know. He wasn't the one to actively gave out. It was the leader of our basically our line of study. And she was just as stressed as everybody else. Like she had just been told as well. She actively looked for another way for me to pay, but there was no other way. But I really do want to tell him to fuck off. One of my classmates did, but for different reasons, because he decided it was a good idea not to pay his teachers.
Oh, that
That
was not
stopped when
smart.
said Yeah, that stopped when said teacher went, "Oh, you want me gone? Then I'm going nuclear." And she was planning on going to the press, which had him go like, "Oh no 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 no," and started paying her again. Yeah, literally, I remember my friend talking about it because basically what has been happening is that line has been losing teachers
Mm-hmm.
gradually. So we believe that this is specifically something he's done before. As in just basically not paying and also harassing the teacher
Yeah.
by uh, by sending like bills for them parking in their parking spot. And she was not the original teacher for the second years. She was the teacher for the third years, and technically not even that. She was a substitute that became the official teacher because for the second year's teacher, I don't know what happened to her. She just disappeared. Um, I don't think the third years ever had a teacher technically.
Hmm. Concerning.
Yeah, there were three teachers on that line at the end of the year.
I see.
And the one that was being harassed was the youngest. She was
Hmm.
in her she was in the 20s. While the other two were well, one had adult kids and the other had the grandkids.
I see.
So yeah, not good. They also tried to shut down the line, like the government tried, but we bloody protested like mad.
Good.
Yeah, the fucking forestry went full on though. Like they were also planning on putting down forestry, which I just knew wasn't gonna work because yeah, no. No.
Forestry
We
is a
need
very important industry.
yeah, we need to know how to cut down trees safely. We need to learn how to take care of animals. We need to learn how to like fish. That's all under forestry. Those
You
are very
need to
important
learn how
things.
to maintain and expand the natural resources because if you don't know how to, what inevitably happens is you get areas where it turns out the human involvement was actually a critical part of the ecosystem, like with gooey ducks.
Or with
I did
many
not.
forests. Or with many forests
Oh, yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, a
Like
lot of forests at this point are like humans deliberately or not, for better or for worse, we've become a critical component.
yeah, like we need to that ungskogsplaya is one of the things I learned, which translates to young forest care, which is where I learned how to use the bush cutter, because you go about like young forests, you go about with that one and basically cut down the saplings that are too nearby each other's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's
Like,
very useful.
yeah, and also you gotta be able to recognize parasites.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a type of parasite that had been destroying a good chunk of forest in the north of Norway, I think, at one point. And they are tearing all the trees in my local area where I live.
Oh yeah, what's gonna happen is they're going to replace all the woodlands with uh stuff like um yeah, with like paved ground, and then they're going to get confused when either the area starts flooding a lot,
Yep.
uh, or when the area suddenly becomes a lot drier and hotter.
Yeah. It's like I remember they were trying to get past, like they were doing like, oh, we'll pay you if you don't cut down your trees in your area. And me and like many others' immediate reaction was, are you fucking mad? That will cause the trees to become overgrown, which can cause a lot of issues, like just there being just dead forest.
Yeah,
Like the tree.
if you're not cutting trees down and you don't have something that naturally and fairly quickly removes deadwood, what you're going to end up with is a forest fire.
Yeah, and there's also like specifically people who do a thing known as oh, I forgot what its name, but like certain trees, basically they set fires in forest, like certain areas in the forest to
Yeah, controlled burns.
yeah, control burns. Like that's a thing you learn in forestry,
You know,
and
that's
also
a
a thing that
critical part of forest management that a lot of places just ignore because it doesn't look the best to people who have no idea what they're talking about.
yeah.
And a lot of fire departments made reputational bank on how fast they could put out a forest fire. Because you do kind of need to do that if it happens on its own. But forest fires are not a thing to be prevented, they're a thing to be managed and controlled. Because if you keep it to small sections happening periodically, it's kind of beneficial for the area.
Not to mention there's some certain tree species that need fire to reproduce.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of
Like
pine trees are like that. Their seeds last a long time because they require the burn.
yeah, and also specifically there's a type in oh is it it's the island off of Australia.
New Zealand?
Yeah, New Zealand. There is a type of tree there that can't reproduce without fire. So all the trees there are hella old because the last time there was new trees there was when there was a last forest fire.
Hmm.
And that side of New Zealand gets a lot of rain. So
Yeah.
there's not often any forest fire there. So the trees are hella old. Like there's stuff like that. Like people don't understand that.
Yeah. Fire is a
And
critical part of ecology.
yeah. Also, like specifically what they did, reason why I mentioned that they were impressive was they got the forestry apparatus out, like the driving ones, and like tied banners on them and like drove them about the city, like the area where we were protesting. So we just see from the side um the vehicles driving by with the banners.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool. I like that. It made me very proud to have been a part of forestry, or for that specific school that was doing the protesting at one point, even though like, my classmates were cunts. But the teachers were nice. It was just that the classmates were, many of my classmates was a big victim of the Norwegian saying of de har skylapper på, which basically they only really see, which skylapper is what you put on the horse for it to only look straight forward.
Ah, blinders.
Yeah, basically. And it translates to basically they can only see things one way.
Mm, I
So like
see.
they were very yeah, two of them was not very happy about the fact that there was an individual who was very obviously neurodivergent in their class.
Yeah.
As well as also the people in the not that specific line, but the other one in the school. When it was about pride, remember when I talked about how there was some people that attacked a pride flag in my old
Mm-hmm.
school? That was that.
Mm.
Yeah, the students were, some were really good, some were just really nice people, others were very, very, they were hillbillies. They
Huh.
were, yeah, I think I know exactly who it was too, who attacked the pride flag, because when we were setting it up, there was a bunch of said class, they were, it's called Big O on Leg, which translates to building, and on leg would be, basically they're the people that are taught how to build houses.
Mm.
And they like started actively like acting aggressive towards the flag, like being disgusted by it, and I was just sitting there
If
going, "What
I
the?"
was the principal, I'd be like, some pathetic people who, uh, honestly don't deserve to be here and will probably be expelled, because we don't want people that dumb, useless, and violent in our school. We want people who actually have the potential of competence. Uh, decided to attack a flag. If we find out who they are, we'll see if we can get them expelled.
Yeah, the big problem there is specifically Norwegian schooling is free,
Mm,
which means that a principal is usually a principal of multiple. Like the last school I went to just went by a singular name, like the area, and
mm-hmm,
like there was a principal of that area, which was multiple like stuff. It was art of multiple types. As I mentioned, the sewing, that was that principal, the one that was just an asshole. They were also the ones. Yeah, sports was also that, like this, the one that wants to become official like sport people. I don't know specifically what jobs you can get from that, other than maybe trainer. I haven't looked into that one. Um, what else was there? There was cooking. Cooking was also in the same building. Um, basically there was a good chunk of different like lines of schooling that were in there. So, like it was more of a principle of the building. So with forestry, I think there was a different principal. I think. I am not certain. Unlike that school I was at recently, as I mentioned, the useless piece of shit. There wasn't a big thing at the start of the year with like the principal introducing themselves or anything. It was like you first day of the school, you went to your classroom and you met the teachers, and then you were immediately learning something.
Hmm.
There wasn't any extra hooba jooba about like this dude. I hope you all have a wonderful and learn stuff. No, it was just we're learning stuff now. Can you see that I preferred forestry, even if
Yeah.
the classmates were shit? Oh, it was kind of funny because the teachers recognized me because my brother had gone there. But like it was just the people there were cunts, but like the everybody else was really nice. Like I would help the teachers. That's how I learned about the whole. Well, I was there when they walked by and were actively aggressive towards the flag because I had helped put it up. Because
Hmm.
that's what I was doing. I was helping moving stuff. Like that's what I did in when we had breaks. I would usually help the teachers because I had nothing else to do. I would either help the teacher or I would look at the taxidermy animals. Oh yeah, that was also a thing you could do in that school. I imagine you could learn taxidermy.
I see.
I actually did a class about that. Well, I did a project because we had a project where we had to pick a line that we could go with specific when we were going, and I went taxidermy because it's interesting. So wrote about taxidermy, and he was like, in the end, they're like, "Do you wish to go this line?" And I went, "No,"
Yeah, that's fair.
because it's interesting, but like I'm not particularly very interested in taxidermy, other than like the basic interest of it. Like I have some taxidermy animals at home, mostly because my grandfather, I think it was my grandfather, he did a lot of weird shit. Died when my dad was no, not my grandfather. My great grandfather did a lot of weird shit. He died when my dad was really young, so I only know stuff about him from what he did. For example, being absolutely useless when it comes to taking care of the forest.
Hmm.
Like my grandfather.
I see.
Yeah. Again, I don't know much about my great grandfather, and he did a lot of stuff like that. I mentioned he didn't take care of the forest. I think he was the one that made knife hilts for fun. I don't remember. One of my relatives did. But so because of that, the forest was kind of shit, and my grandfather, I don't think I've mentioned this specifically, but like he has dyslexia,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I show you a game about you might like Cold Northern Him. I don't know what that game is, but fair enough. Um, my grandfather had dyslexia, but in his words, he isn't writing bad word. He isn't like he is writing fully understandably. It's just everybody else who's stupid. Which I have seen his writing. It makes sense nobody understood what he was writing. Because even if it was words, like if I wouldn't notice there was a spelling error. It was just it looked like chicken scratch. Like, my dad can somewhat understand it because he writes in a rather similar manner. Though I can understand his more than I can understand my grandfather's.
Mm.
It's really funny because I'm the only one in my family who can act, like, other than my mother, but specifically of my dad's line, who knows how to write, like, understandably. Or I
Sounds like
can write.
dyslexia runs in the family.
Uh, but as I mentioned, my dad has it, I have it, my grandfather has it. My brother, on the other hand, has just chronic illness, which causes his hands to be, not that functional.
Oh, that sounds extremely unpleasant.
It also means he's multidextrous,
Hmm.
because both his arms are just as bad.
Ambidextrous the other way around.
Yep. So when he writes, it looks really shaky. It's like I'm the only one who can write well in my family. And it also means that you can definitely notice my writing mistakes when there is ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really funny, cause like my brother is when he isn't writing physically, like well, other than like when he writes on the PC, I barely know what's going on. It's like he becomes Usain Bolt with his arms. Like I can't even. He gets shit done so quickly.
Put it down, flip it, and reverse it?
Oh yeah, the handle. She means the handle, I think, because I was watching somebody who was playing a similar one to this, I guess, but it was like a dead world and it was trying to bring back to life.
Hmm.
And
Missy
she
Elliott reference. Don't know who that is.
oh I thought you meant with the machinery. Because I think it was if you flip the lever, it goes the other way, like the fan.
Yeah, I think it. I know there is a way to. Uh, I know. Oh, right. With create, I don't believe you can flip the lever, but you can. Uh, what you can do.
Stop. There was an electric box.
Yeah, I know. I've already looked at it a while ago.
Ah, okay. Okay. But yeah, I've been watching that. She technically posted a new video there rather recently. She gets those videos done really quickly.
God, that goes up tall.
And the last video
Feel
I watched.
like I can't decide if it would be worth it to be able to scaffold to yoink that. Good
Mm.
news is I do have plenty of wood. And
But yeah, last
yo,
time I looked at.
Angelo.
Last time I watched her thing, she was trying to figure out how the bees mod worked because you apparently could get iron bees.
Oh, forestry bees,
Yeah, or something like
or
that.
one of the descendants.
I don't fucking know. They were bees.
That's fair.
They were like iron bees. They were the dry bees.
Yeah, it sounds like it is probably a descendant.
There was one of the bees that were nocturnal.
Yeah, that sounds like it's either forestry or one of the descendants.
Yeah, I just don't know, man.
That's fair.
She gave up on it when she wasn't really managing to get what she was. For a second there, that looked like an arm.
What?
Like when you were walking in and just the batteries next to the chair.
Oh,
Like it looked like somebody was like sitting like slouched on the chair.
ah,
That was probably not planned, but that was good design.
fun jump scare for you.
It wasn't really a jump scare, more of a, oh, is that gonna be a dead body or is that going to be a monster
Hmm.
kind of situation. Like, are we going to see the first monster today? Because we've still not seen any monsters. We've only maybe heard the party goers.
Yeah. Biome backrooms.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we figure out now how the specific mod pack works then.
Yeah. Need 3. Okay, I need 6 more pips to fill up that. I think at this point, it's probably more worth it to treat them like food.
Food is good. I like food.
Yee. I know batteries should be useful later on.
Mm, But I am sad that we haven't seen any sign of any of the other backrooms levels, because I am very this
I,
spe-
considering this is an automation pack, not an exploration pack, I suspect if I do run into them, they will be separate dimensions later on.
okay, because I this specific one, like this, like the first level, is really boring to me because I've seen it so many times
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
not many people have done anything real interesting with it.
That's fair.
It's become rather redundant. Like, oh yeah, sometimes there's corpses. The
Yeah,
wire creatures exist. The dogs are sometimes there. The smilers are sometimes there.
sometimes
Sometimes
we just
other.
throw in entities because we know it's just an empty place. And that can be boring to experience.
Yeah.
Even though the horror is kind of supposed to be that it's unending, empty, and not quite right.
Yeah. Like, I like specifically games where there is an entity following you, but it never really strikes, at least in the start. So first time's like, oh my god, there's a thing. Like, you are on edge constantly, but like, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I kinda somewhat prefer ones where there is no entity.
Well, I am a character designer, so it makes sense
That's
why I would.
fair.
Like, for example, I really like the alien because the alien has some really cool creature design in it.
That's fair.
But like specifically, like you don't have it immediately. Like the creature is there, like you know there is something there, but it isn't actively attacking you. At least not in the moment, or at least in the way you expect. So, like there was one where like there was a game. It's not that old. It became rather big horror game, and
Mm-hmm.
there was a point where you would read a book, and that would summon an entity that if you were sharp, like a very eagle-eyed, you would have noticed it, not the entity itself, but signs of it
Mm-hmm.
beforehand. called Blue Toes. It was like a demon monster thing. That game was very interesting. It was really good at environmental storytelling and like making the vibe feel like you're on edge.
Yeah.
That was its favorite thing. That's one of the reasons why it was a pretty decent horror game. It wasn't. It was okay in it was okay in most others, and sometimes it was rather bad in others. But like the being that the vibe was just so well put together that caused it to be a pretty good horror game.
Mm-hmm.
The ending confused a lot of people though. Which makes sense. They weren't making the storytelling as obvious as maybe they should have. But basically, it ended up with the fact that that the main character you were playing as had been possessed by a demon. Well, a ghost demon thing that was trying to do a ritual that needed to have like so many people die, and in the end, your character, well, there's a rope and his neck,
Ah,
and
yes.
yes. And that's the end of the game, and many people were like, "Wait, what? Why did he just do that?" And it was like because he was possessed, so it was like a mixture of him probably wanting to not be controlled anymore, but also she was influencing him into doing it because she needed him to die for the ritual to be complete.
Mm-hmm.
Because the girl who had done it before, she died before he was able to kill the last person. You got most of this from newspaper articles you find at the start of the game after you you're not certain if you locked yourself into the house or somebody else did, and your father's on the other side basically going, "What have you done? What have you done?"
I think I
And you
watched
don't.
someone play that game.
Yeah. Again, it was really popular.
Mm-hmm.
For
Uh,
yeah, I love horror games, but there's a lot of flops in the horror
oh yeah.
industry. I kind of want to make my horror game dream into a horror game, but you know how I am at any sort of tech. I probably am going to set the PC on fire if I try.
Yeah, I could help you figure out how to code. It is not as complicated as you think. It is. It's basically a language that you use to be very specific in what you tell a computer to do and how.
My ideal thought process there, if I ever were to make the game, was to have someone who was doing the coding part, and I would do the art part,
Hmm.
because that is something I know what to do. Like I can draw the maps, I can draw all the characters, I can draw everything you need for like everything we need for the game. I don't know how to code it.
I mean, I could figure it out if you can tell me what needs to be coded. Like, what needs to happen.
Well, I did somewhat already mention to you what kind of what it was. Like it's a kind of like amnesia
Mm-hmm.
in the way of like you can't kill the monsters, but they will go after you.
Okay.
And also something because I got distracted, I never finished it. Basically, your main character goes into a room where suddenly a book starts talking to him,
Mm-hmm.
and you like I knew that this person was like the book was this person's old mentor. Like I just knew it.
Mm-hmm.
But he did start talking offhandedly about it, not directly saying it, but like more of a so and so. And then the main character goes up to a book of some sort, I think, and the dude that is literally become a book says, "Hey, don't read it. You'll be cursed like the rest." And you pick up the book. Yeah, the person picks up the book, and nothing happens. And the book says, "Oh right, you're already cursed." And then I saw like the character himself, like the face, and so they were also half uh creature,
Mm.
like deep sea creature. So I thought about it. Like when I woke up, first I made a Pinterest board on it
Okay.
to try to remember the.
Talk to you
Yeah,
later.
have a nice sleep. But yeah, I made a Pinterest board to try to like save the dream in my somehow so I could remember it. Like I could show you the Pinterest board to get like the full idea of what it looks like.
Yeah.
And so I realized, okay, so the entire town is cursed. They cannot die at all. Like they are in constant pain, and they've been mixed with like deep sea fish or other creatures of the deep sea, and they are basically their body is both mixed with that and filled with a lot of blood, pus, and seawater
Hmm.
for the most part. Like they're not well, and their wounds can't heal.
Ooh.
So like there will be a lot of none of them who has like just things sticking out of them because they can't close the wound, so it's better to just leave it in.
Are you are you jolly? Are you jelly
But
that I
yeah,
get to crank it all day?
this reminds me of that game where you can fuck an oil plant.
Good God, how? How
Eldritch
does this
entity.
remind you of that?
Crank.
I will never understand how your brain works.
It's you're cranking a machine. But yeah, there's a game where you can be fucked by a murderer crows and be fucked by an oil plant.
Yeah. People be weird, yo.
It's actually, as from what I've heard, a really good game.
Hmm.
And the Eldritch entities always ask for your permission first.
Well, that's rare.
Yeah! And you get like a boon for it, but you also lose a bit of your sanity, because there's a sanity meter.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Uh, part of me is like, oh yes, I should totally play that on stream for the lols. But the rest of me is like, no, it's not worth playing, uh, ban
It's
roulette.
actually it's actually again, it's a choice. You, as far as I understand, you can play it, and you could play it and not even know that there's a point where you can in fact be fucked by eldritch entities. Like it's a pretty open world kind of game.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look up because I think the crow things was like the some like the something that hungers or something.
How do I make a cobblestone generator again?
Basically, the way to get fucked by a murder of crows is that you gotta feed it a lot of meat, and at one point you can manage to get the flesh of a dead god,
Mm-hmm.
and if you feed it to the one that hungers, it will ask you if it basically if you it will be really happy because now it has it's gotten the food it needs, and then it will ask if you want that. And now I think it will show like the positives and negatives. Like you will get a boost in these things, and you'll get this thing, but you will lose sanity.
Mm.
It is quite interesting. I remember seeing pictures of the game itself, and it is from a top-down perspective, if I remember correctly. I can fucking find it because I learned about the game specifically from someone who had a list of hear me outs
Mm-hmm.
where they were basically going through their community's hear me out tier list and tiering them as like this isn't even a hear me out, and yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
That's a hear me out.
I think I have seen a video where someone is doing that involved the that game actually.
Might have been the same video. I'm struggling to find it now.
Could have been.
Mm,
There we
because
go.
that person had a list of like tiering her followers once, and also then her own.
Yep, the person I'm thinking of did that as well.
I think it might be the same person.
That is
I
very
think I found it.
plausible. Ow.
Ah, I got another Donkey Kong fucking trailer. Fuck off.
Get Konged.
Yes, I found it. Let's see if I can find the specific. Where is it? Where's the oil thingamajig? Where's the murder of crows? Where the fuck is it? Good question. Hopefully I'll get to it. Where is it? Who knows? I think it's around here.
I will, hon. Don't worry. You're rewatching the video, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to find a specific part. remember this one.
Yeah, I'm
I got
currently
to a point.
scrolling through my subscriptions.
Oh. Yeah, I found one that reminded, like, I think it was I'm gonna hear that again.
Is the channel, Conlusa? Khanlusa?
Khanlusa.
Mm-hmm.
With a picture with glowing red eyes.
Yee.
Yeah, Lobotomy Corporation, I remember finding a music video of it, I think. Like, they have a song, I believe. But yeah, that thing's definitely a Tumblr sexy man.
Okay. One near death making a cobblestone generator later, and I have unlimited cobble.
Hey! First Warhammer.
Ow. Oh, it's too dark here. Ow. Okay.
Oh god, I hate this ad. They're not even saying words. They're making noises. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy 14 has some interesting bosses. And I also know that multiple of the Final Fantasy 14 creatures, bosses, people want to have relations with.
They want them to do unspeakable things to them.
Yeah, like one I remember specifically was because I was actively making fun of the first bosses in Final Fantasy 14 because I have gone through them so many times I am no longer can take them really seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tiny Headman, Lord of Cracks. That's not his real name, but that's what I call him. And I call Garuda Big Bird
I see.
because she's a big bird and she's mean. And that's when Riley told me that one of her friends wants to fuck Garuda. If I ever meet them in because I am probably gonna join the Discord of the guild that she is if I get in, I am immediately going to say that she wants to fuck Big Bird.
I have reached the Stone Age.
Whoa!
And I can now play music.
Yay! Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Wow. Much wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow! your mic picked.
Not surprised.
And we got to the Tyranids. Oh, bless this Oh, she tried to figure out. Oh, she doesn't know the lore of the Tyranids. People kept sending her different types of Tyranids, and she was just getting confused. There are many, many, many different types of Tyranids because they evolved to specifically destroy any situation. Basically, if they are struggling with something, they will evolve to be good at
They turn
doing something.
everything into bio soup,
Yes.
and they preserve the genetics of everything they've ever come across in their bio soup, and they just use whatever bits they think is useful.
Yes. So this poor person, when it was making the fucking hear me out thing, was being sent multiple different Tyranids. And they were all called Tyranids. And I can understand to some degree some of the Tyranids. I can understand the shapeshifters. Because they're shapeshifters. I can understand the big bugs. I can understand the giant big bug.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go run off to the bathroom. I will be back.
Time for me to entertain.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Hey, it's the thing I drew.
Yep.
Oh, my brain don't like it anymore.
You've changed just enough as an artist that you can see all the things you do better now.
Yes. Yes, I can. Oh.
Congratulations! You're experiencing the curse of competence.
Yeah, specifically the skull is really bad. The fucking BRB is difficult to read. Oh. I didn't shit. Oh, I didn't fucking. I didn't shed that. I didn't smudge. That's just an open. Oh, I don't like. And that's next to the face too. So, that's one of the things you. Oh. And I didn't want to use energy on the background. So I just made it a singular color. Oh, I don't like that. I have actually a lot thinner lines now, usually. Oh, the shading of the teeth is wrong. The shading of the eyes are wrong too. The shading in general here is. I'm better at it. uh,
Part of you is tempted to redraw it just so you don't have to look at it again.
Yes, yes, that's been a thing for a very long time, actually.
uh,
Remember, I literally made you a new PNG tuber
yeah.
for
Well,
free. Well, that wasn't free, but it ended up becoming a PNG tuber. It was just supposed to be a bloody Witchtober thing, and it turned into I made you a full function PNG tuber who is, in my opinion, better than the current one because I have improved as an artist.
didn't you only send me one of the one frame instead of the two I currently have?
I can double check that. Because
Oh,
I think
right.
I sent you both. I sent you both!
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna have to look it up again. Because I didn't notice that.
Just click pinned messages.
Okay.
You pinned it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
We had a long conversation about how you liked that when it wasn't speaking, the eye looked like a birthmark, and when it was speaking, it turned into an eye with
Oh,
teeth
yeah,
because I
yeah.
added.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna have. Because this is a solid white background instead of a transparent. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to.
because I can't do that. Like you had to do with the last one.
Yeah.
Because I can't do transparent backgrounds on Krita, because Krita's just not allowing me to do it. Other people can do it, but apparently I can't.
Do you have the
That's why I
latest
made it
version
pure
of
white.
Krita?
Good bloody question. I have one, and it functions. But yeah, that's why I made it fully white. And I have changed the brushes, so it should be easier for you to remove the backgrounds.
That's good. I'll have to
I'm
reinstall GIMP for that.
yeah, but that one I'm actually really proud of. Even E4 remembers because I
Yeah, I
mentioned it
showed it
when
to
you
a
were
few
playing
people,
Peaked.
and people
Yeah,
generally really fucking liked it. So yeah.
yeah.
Send me a message, not tomorrow, but like the day after, to remind me to do the thing.
Sure. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I am really proud of it. I have made you multiple things that you have forgotten.
Yeah. I, I know I haven't set up my getting ready again on this computer. And I should probably do that.
Yes.
Uh, right. I just entered the Stone Age. So, Petal Apothecary, ashes to ashes. Okay.
Was it this one that was where it was? Ah,
Flint and flint. How do I get flint?
space.
Ah, a pickaxe on cobble. Okay. Sadly, I don't think I can go to space within the next hour. Okay, that made gravel. That made flint, so I can then turn the gravel into flint. Uh,
I love that when she gets to the point where like their
with a
own.
shovel.
Hear me out. It's the what will grandma do tier list. Like these are like what would grandma think?
uh, Oh, that is just a slightly automated way of doing this. Ew. Yay, I have 2 flint. I can now set things on fire.
Found it! Found it! The Lord of Crows! A House of Many Doors. The game is called A House of Many Doors.
Ah,
I kinda want you to play A House of Many Doors.
you know what? Uh, Remind me in a little while, and I will. On my
A House of
Discord.
A House of Many Doors is an idle RPG written and coded by Harry Tuffus, with art by Catherine Ugger, and music by Sek Beaver. I probably read a lot of that wrong.
Possibly.
It's from the engine is Game Maker.
Hmm.
I love that when I search down to people search for like next to the House of There Many Doors. One of them is Fallen London and Cultist Simulator and Sunless Sea and Sunless Skies. It is on Steam. Genre, RPG, indie. Wait, I will probably have to go to bed soon. Just like playing it today in Discord is probably not gonna be the best.
Huh?
Oh, playing it today in Discord isn't the best because I will probably heading to bed soon.
Oh, I wasn't planning to play it today.
Okay. Oh
I was
yeah,
planning to play sometime in the future.
it's not even 100 kroners.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's about $11 US.
Yeah, it's 76 kroners. That's cheap.
Yeah. It's about um a mid-priced, reasonable game.
I'm gonna look at the how many people have gotten different. The most gotten is the gnawing dark. You came face to face with something that lurks. Then there's poet. You have written at least one poem. Perhaps it will outlive you. Smiling. You lost all your sanity. Murderer. Who would have thought a person could have so much blood on them? Bounty hunter. You hunt. You hunt predators in the dark. Bandit. Your greed and caprice have led you to attack innocent travelers. Champion, you have proven your physical and mental superiority. Heartless, your heart has been taken from you. That's probably literal.
Oh yeah.
Pioneer, you have opened one of the house's doors. Perhaps it should have stayed locked. Poet Knight, you have been knighted as the poet warrior of Farikali Keep. Vampire Hunter, you extremist You extremist parasites. You exterminate parasites. In the morning, you lost an upper deck crewmate in combat. Memory thief. You raided a living skull like a vault. A creature of sociology enlightenment. You found the Museum of Unnatural Curiosity, famous for its unique discoveries and has kickstarted what some scholars are calling a renaissance. I wonder if that's one of the Eldritch entities. Sleepless? You have forgotten how to sleep? Quit the game.
Yee.
That's it. It doesn't have anything. It has just quit the game. Cursor of the Wandering Curator of the Wandering Museum. Slave trader. You have sold a separate being into slavery. Completed the game. Moth-eaten. 1,000 frail wings flutter against the inside of your skin. Ah! That's definitely one of the Eldritch entities then. God Killer. You have destroyed a deity. I think that's the one that you give the meat to the Lord of the Lord of Crows.
Hmm.
Extravagant mansion. You have climbed the property ladder to the highest rung. Dreadnought. You've somehow destroyed the Tyrannic. Editor. You are now an editor. The highest form of life. Okay. Curator of the Grand
Exhibition.
That word. You founded the Museum of Unintentional Curiosity, famous for its unparalleled beauty. It draws odd visitors from all over house. Curator of the Macabre, you founded the Museum of Unnatural Curiosity,
Ugh.
famous for its oddness and gruesomeness. There are already hundreds of fearful myths and whispers about the place, half of them true. Ended the game. Re Reunion. Mechanical hand. Your missing hand has been replaced with a technical material. One-eyed. You have trouble gauging. You have gauge. You don't know how far distance is.
That
Depths.
sounds detrimental.
Yeah. Depths. Gesticular. Gesticular.
Gesticular.
I'm gonna put the word in the chat and I want you to read it. That's not what it fucking just copy the bloody word. Copy. This word.
Just a car.
That word. Death's just a car. Explorer. You have visited every unique location in house. Wow! Ragtag bunch of incompetents. Complete the game with your terrible starting upper deck crew.
That sounds like it's for a challenge run.
Yeah. About game. Welcome to house. You are not welcome. That's wonderful. Explore the house, parasite dimension, parasite dimension that steals from other worlds in a train that guttles on mechanical legs. Uncover secrets, open locked doors, lead a crew of dysfunctional characters, write pro procedurally generated poems, fight in turn-based combat, explore a strange new setting dripping with the atmosphere, crusted with lore, escape, escape, escape. You are an explorer, poet, and spy, launching yourself into the unknown in search of adventure. Rig an election in a city of the dead. Visit a village lit by a burning corpse of a god. Careful not to inhale the holy smoke. Sell your teeth to skittering spider things for a moment of their library. Over 90 bizarre locations await discovery in the dust of the dark. A House of Many Doors is a 2D exploration RPG that takes inspiration from Sunless Sea, China Mavel, Planescape, Torment, and Italo Calvillo's Invisible Cities. It features over 3,000 words. I think that's 1,000. I'm gonna send a number in the chat. There's the number in the chat. Midori.
Yeah, that's 300,000.
Okay, 300,000 words of a branching original story and 770 trillion bad poems. Warning! Please be aware that this game contains the following romance options: men, women, goatmen, 10 million crows, an oil rig. There it is! There it is! Found it! House of Many Doors has benefited from the kind of support and parallel funding of Phil Better Games, makes of Sunless Sea and Fallen London. Of course they were published by the same people as Fallen London, that makes sense.
I thought Sunless Sea and Fallen London were made by the same people.
Yeah, I guess they were also in the same produced by the same company as well.
That's unsurprising.
Called Fail Better Games. I'm gonna look them up.
Okay, how do I want to make flux tooth spores? Mystical red petal, sweet
Oh,
berries, and
Fail Better
ash.
Game is making a new game called Mandrake.
Hmm.
A new game in our first game in a new world and genre series launching Fallen London in 2009. I like how one of the pictures is just a dude looking at Scream holding a paper saying hell is missing. Examples of story from August: A Life of Clay, Essential Hell is Missing, House of the Hearth, House and Hearth. Okay, so apparently Hell is Missing is from Fallen London. House on Health is from Mandrake, so that's the new one. A Tale of Exceptionary is also from Fallen London. I'm guessing that's a Welcome to the World of Mandrake. That's interesting. What's Mandrake about? Oh, it's a life sim. It's a nature rural life sim. Oh, yeah, that is very different from Fallen London and House of Many Doors. Well, House of Many Doors was made by a different person, but was produced by the company Fail Better that are the ones who made Sunless Sea, and Fallen London. I still find it funny that they actively just put it in the warnings. Warning! You can fuck an oil rig.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah. Like not the fuck one, but like you can romance to an oil rig and 10
Yep.
million gross. But I think anyone with a functioning brain cell could guess himself up to the you would probably be able to fuck it too.
Not everyone.
uh,
Enough people.
yeah. Oh yeah, I just find that really funny. Like, oh god, that means that someone probably had the opportunity of playing that game and accidentally get fucked by an oil rig,
Yep.
not knowing that when the
Okay, I
ignition
need to
that
make
they
a
would.
lot of string.
Oh, that's great! I love that. Oh, wondrous time for everybody. Ooh, one of my other friends are streaming apparently.
Oh, nice.
They're playing It Takes Two with somebody else. For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I always forget how to pronounce their name. But they're a friend I made via Maggie.
I see. Oh. Okay.
Well,
I
I've been.
can framecast a... Ow! Ah! Another portal.
How
But
long are you going to stream?
no fucking clue.
Okay, because you've streamed for almost 3 hours now.
Okay.
And I know that I'm definitely asked to head to bed soon.
Yeah. You can head out to bed. I'll probably not stream too much longer.
Oh,
Hey.
so I was like mentioned that you could probably um raid my friend because they also just they literally just started to, oh my god, they just started streaming and playing.
Yeah. Uh, DM me the link to their channel, and if they are still live when I stop, I will.
Yeah, could you mention that if I am not here when that happens,
Just
that
send me the
you
link
I
now, just in case you fall asleep.
yeah, so like if I'm not here when that when
Okay, I will message
when
you if you do go to bed before or hop off before I stop streaming.
yay, thank you. They are a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know they were streaming until I spotted them posting it in the sweet treats once.
Yeah. I don't have iron yet, so I can only make another wooden. God, my inventory is already a mess.
Welcome to my life. Well, either way, if I don't show up when you raid, can you message like and saying that I sent them, like Embermoon sent them?
Yeah. Yeah, so long as there's not someone that, like, I know who is live, which is pretty likely, well, it's pretty unlikely for anyone I'm sub to be live at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it is 3 a.m. And I am feeling it.
Yee.
Like, I only need to have a functioning sleep schedule for... Fuck, what's the day before Friday?
Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday and Friday, because that's when I'm heading to school for the first time. But I can take the bus. That's around 8. So that's gonna be great. I think. I was looking at the bus times. It was kind of confusing. My dad said it was that around that time, but like, that's great. I'm not good at numbers. Numbers are hard.
Yeah, fair enough.
I still don't think I have dyscalculia though, I just think I wasn't taught well.
That's fair. Bad teachers can create the illusion of being unable to learn.
Yes. If my dad so much thinks I have dyscalculia. And my mom just genuinely do think I have it. But my dad understands dyscalculia the same as like it's a similar situation as like
Yeah, it's not uncommon for the conditions to be comorbid.
what does that mean?
If you have one, you're more likely to have the other.
Yeah, I have dyslexia, so. Why does that have the word morbid in it?
No idea!
Hmm. Like how it was, that I probably have ADHD and autism.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't diagnosed with autism when they checked for it in my youth.
There is a lot of overlap.
Yes, not to mention that BIP is just shit. They're honestly just bad at their job, most of them.
Ugh. Bad in the
You're
no
also get.
resources way, bad in the don't care way.
That's a good question. I think both.
Oh, no resources does kind of lead to not caring.
Well, I don't know if they have bad resources. It doesn't seem like it. Like a friend of mine is actively getting money from them to move out from her mom's house. And this is a thing that happens to a good enough group of they get BIP gets paid by the government.
Yeah.
Like again, I just never particularly I don't trust BIP.
It's fair.
They've lost any sort of trust a long time ago. They fucked up a lot too many times with too many people. Like not giving someone who was actively hallucinating meds that will stop them from actively hallucinating because, well, you were aware you were hallucinating.
Oh yes, and that's why I want to stop.
Yeah. Like, and fucking hell, when she apparently adult poop is better than kids poop, but like because she was in kids poop, she couldn't get the medication she needed, and that's just bullshit.
No, the earlier someone can start learning how to properly manage their condition with stuff like appropriate medication, the less likely they are to be on disability.
Yeah, and like she wasn't allowed to be medicated because she was a kid and she knew she was hallucinating. That's bullshit. That is
Yeah,
active bullshit.
that is a policy written by someone who doesn't know what they're talking about
Yeah.
and should not be trusted to write a policy.
And apparently they tried to diagnose me with a lot more than ADHD, but my dad was like not having it.
Hmm.
Which
Yeah,
being my dad, that means they were probably just speaking complete and utter bullshit.
yeah, I'd have
Because
to
the reason
know what they wanted to diagnose you with to know.
I don't even know. I only knew it was a long enough list. Which is like, there are certain things I'm aware I have. Like, I'm fully autistic. I have ADHD. I have dyslexia. That's it.
Okay.
There's. So being that there was a long enough list is concerning.
That is concerning.
I do not want. I'm both curious and does not want to know what they were trying to diagnose me with.
Yeah.
Which that sentence as just alone is concerning.
Yes, it is. Okay, so there are two mystical flowers I don't have currently.
Yeah, I also know my dad still doesn't want me to be diagnosed with autism, which I understand because
There's a lot of
yeah,
stigma involved.
yeah, and I don't technically need the help, so I'm fine with what I have. You have all the flowers, by the way.
No, I'm missing two.
Oh yeah, you are.
I need the red and the light blue. Wait, no, I'm missing three. I'm missing two blue flowers and a red flower.
As you do. But yeah, I don't trust them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not to mention that they're the ones who got my brother to have on his paper that he had ADHD. Because he has a chronic pain. Which in their minds apparently meant
Someone
ADHD.
should not have a license.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that shouldn't have a license, and that I think most of the company shouldn't have a license. Not to mention that my brother also spoke to them for like one sentence, and was mostly also there for depression. Like, where did you get ADHD from any of that?
Yeah, no, if I was them, like, I'd be going, okay, so here is a painkiller, and, if you are still depressed, in a couple months when you are not chronically in pain, or this isn't helping, come back and we'll just give you some antidepressants.
Yeah, and he was also like, again, I'm so confused about how they even remotely thought he had ADHD, because he had a type of depression that meant he didn't move. Like,
Yeah,
he was sleeping.
apathetic.
Yeah. Like, I was so, like, it does not make sense to me at all. Like, I genuinely don't, I just think they wanted to label him with something.
Yeah.
Same reason for why my dad didn't believe I had ADHD for so many years. Because most that BIP does is label people with things. They are not actively helping, they're labeling and putting medications on them. Or not giving people medications when they really need it. Like, for example, my dad has a friend who has ADHD. Everybody knows he has ADHD. But he's not allowed to get medication because due to his ADHD, he needed anything to be able to function, which meant he did drugs. Doesn't matter that it,
Self-medication.
yeah, doesn't matter that it is very obviously has it. It doesn't matter that it was literally the reason why he was self-medicating in the first place. He did drug once, so now he can't get medication for his neurodivergency.
Uh,
It's so fucking bullshit. And we're not even mentioning the fact that, like, drug charges just doesn't exist in Norway anymore, basically. Like, you're just given a slap on the wrist. Which is fucking bullshit. Like, they're not getting help or anything, they're just getting a slap on the wrist. And now
yeah.
they try to shut down one of, like, the places to help people who are addicted because they were doing it better than the government did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know you are shit at something when a privately owned like place for people who wants to get off drugs is better than you.
Yeah.
That's life. It's kind of stuff like this, but it's just really bloody annoying. Cause like we are trying to live here, and you're making it unnecessarily difficult. So yeah, and that is my basically TED Talk rant of why I don't like certain parts of.
Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm down to just one flower that I am short on.
Yay. I love
How the
Britannia.
fuck have I not gotten a red flower yet?
Luck. Trust me, I've done this a lot. Just do it again, hit the ground again. And then you don't need to just immediately take after ever. You can hit twice. Or you can hit it twice.
I just used my last one.
No, you don't. You have free. Oh no,
No,
it's still
you're
in.
behind, remember?
Yeah, but it's just like you were like just seeing you go like one pick up, one pick up. Like you can do it multiple times. You can, it will just show up in different places on the wetted surface. I have played with this mod specifically a lot. Oh. But yeah, you can make a pure daisy now if you want.
Yeah. Oh, what does a pure daisy do?
It turns wood into living wood and stone into.
Ah.
Which you
I
can
am
then use.
so tempted to just cheat in that pedal.
And then you can use that to make mana spreaders and mana pools.
Yeah. Uh,
Nope. I have something I actually know what most of it is Botania.
that's fair.
Botania is my bread and butter.
Yeah, I'm doing this so I can try and get redstone.
I really like butter, like bread with butter. Like I always get like weird looks when I just eat bread with butter, but it is really good. You know,
Yeah.
I don't understand why people are like, oh, don't you want to put something more on it? No, it's good with just bread and butter. My ADHD is on full display right now.
But yeah, I know that I can just... Okay, so that got me 3 flowers. That got me another 3, okay. Yeah, I was worried because I know normal bone meal, one of the things that happens is it basically fills spots, so you are less likely to get shit.
Yeah, my ADHD is really on full display at the moment, probably because I'm tired.
Yeah, probably.
Like anyone with a functioning brain cell could spot my ADHD currently. Like, oh yeah, that one definitely has ADHD.
Mm-hmm. Attention span? What's that?
Never heard of it. Well, ADHD isn't an attention span. It's not an attention disorder. It's more of a brain is constantly looking for dopamine in any
Yeah.
way. So the name ADHD is extremely misleading.
Oh yeah. It does if yeah, I've decided I
Well, you're getting there. I believe in you.
I don't have it in me to do the exact same thing repeatedly for random chance reasons.
Fair enough.
There. Like, I'm willing to craft stuff to get a guarantee. I'm willing to craft stuff to get a net positive loop. I'm not willing to craft stuff to run random chance to maybe get a single type of flower.
That is fair. What was we saying before this?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah, ADHD has a stupid name.
Yeah. It
It is
is.
extremely misleading.
It's named after the most common externally noticed effect.
Yes. Not the actual reason for the effect.
Yeah.
Like, it's a deficiency in dopamine, which causes it to look like that we don't have attention. In reality, our brain is just constantly looking for dopamine. Which is why medication that gives dopamine usually helps.
That time I got a red flower, probably because I clicked on a red flower.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to see if the petal crafting works.
Mm.
So I'm gonna yoink one of these.
Well, at least you got another one.
Oh yeah. What I'm doing is
But
I'm checking to see if the thing that I read in the book did not get removed.
I wonder if, like, what would you not call ADHD?
I do not know.
Because, like, I know autism's official name. I also don't like, because I just don't like autism and ADHD having the end word of disorder.
Yeah, technically they are disorders in the medical sense.
Yes, but in reality, it's just that the world ain't built for a different brain. It's made for neurotypical people, not
Yeah.
neurodivergent.
Also, autism is one of those things that a lot of the stuff that's like generally helpful for people who are like low level autistic, uh, ext that did not do what it said it would.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make a flower.
Mm. Well, what were you
Oh,
about to
okay,
say?
that's normal bone meal, not mystical. Okay. Which is actually ironically more expensive, probably.
But, yeah, what were you about to say? About, people who are low level autism.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that helps people who have like they're just kind of slightly autistic or like they have mild autism is generally helpful for everyone. It's
Yep.
just people don't like making life easier for people. Because the worst of people are like, well, if I had to suffer through it, you have to suffer through it. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 30% on compost. That's
It's
also
stupid.
30%. Okay.
It's really stupid. Like, it's just spite at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you can actively make your own life and everybody else's life easier, but you didn't have that when you were that young. That's stupid. I genuinely don't like how that functions. Like, it's just genuinely, like, that's the reason I don't like that it has the name disorder. Because it's only a disorder Because we made it a disorder. We could have made it easier for so many people. Well, the people in charge could.
Mm-hmm.
But they're refusing. And that is stupid to me.
Yep. Because if there's problems they can blame on other people, then that means they can get elected over it.
Yeah.
And they can
Norway is
use
better.
that to try and get themselves and favored portions of their electorate slightly more power.
Norway is a bit different there, and better in that because we are raised to be at least somewhat decent people. So many of, and also our government is built different.
Yeah.
So we don't usually have that big of an issue when it comes to that. Like it's most of the time our government's just kind of stupid. That's it, really. Like a lot of politicians are politicians because their parents were politicians and don't actually really know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
They only know how to talk,
Very
talk.
red petal ash.
Yeah, very. They only know how to talk like a politician. So like, I remember my dad laughing really hard because he found out that out of the people like leading Norway was on the pretty low on the like the fact how educated the people in charge are. Which he found both like I am really bloody tired. It's soon to be 4 a.m. here. I'm not certain about what Midori's feeling. What are you feeling, Midori? Midori?
Uh, I am somewhat spaced out.
Yeah,
What
I
can I
gotten
grow
that.
spores on?
Yeah, you're definitely you're definitely pretty spaced out at the moment.
Yeah, I've been spaced out for a while.
Yeah, you're
No,
so
serious.
that's your round 3-4. uh but yeah, I'm tired. Midori is somewhat functioning. Somewhat.
Well, okay, that quest is probably...
Yes.
Yeah, that quest I think is for later. I don't know how I'm supposed to get redstone out of this. That's too much iron.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
oh, I
def
can just
we're de
directly craft it in.
oh we're definitely both nearing the end of our battery.
Yeah.
Should we raid out soon?
I... Yeah, I think I should. Gonna harvest my crops one last time.
Are my friends still streaming? Did they fucking stream for like a bloody minute? What the fuck? How
They
long did
stopped
they stream?
streaming already?
Yeah. Maybe something broke.
Huh.
That's my only guess. My only guess is that something broke, because they usually stream a lot longer than that. Well, there's somebody else who is one of Mitsuki's friends. They're
Ugh.
playing, Date Everything.
Hmm. I'm gonna
And we can send you their name if you want.
real quick. I'm
Um,
gonna look at the handful of people I am subscribed to on. Good.
yeah, that was an interesting, one to,
I can hear something.
That might have been me for a second having noise on the net checking out. Actually, I don't know what their pronouns are. What are their pronouns?
It was lava and something brushing noises.
Okay, that wasn't definitely the noises I was like from the stream when I was checking in. It was classical music.
No. I'm going to save and
Other-
quit and deal with whatever the fuck that is later.
They're doing a subathon. Oh yeah, cause they're having their affiliate anniversary.
Mm. Okay.
I sent you their link.
Okay.
They're a friend of Mitsuki's that Mitsuki introduced me to. They're currently, I think they're working on dating a piece of art in Date Everything. I'm not certain.
Okay.
I don't know if I can set the starting to raid thing or is it only you.
No, it has to be me.
Okay. Well then.
Oh,
Did you figure it out?
yeah, just give me a second. I accidentally wiped out my. Ugh.
I'm also going to put the Steam thing for House of Doors here, and I'm gonna pin it. Pin. So now so many doors is pinned. I'm not certain if that's gonna help you or not, but
E. Thank you. Mm. Ugh.
I'm gonna do that, so I definitely join in the raid.
And I am hitting. I'm gonna
I'm gonna do that, so I
unmute
definitely
Twitch,
join
and
in the
I'm
raid.
hitting right now.
At home, shall
Whoa!
we race each other to the beach?
It's your turn. What will you do?
Hi, Prophet! What am I doing? I'm spinning the spinner.
You spun a 2.
Oh, shit. Hello? Hi? Thank you for the random raid. I wasn't expecting it. I will add it to the, I will add it to the timer. Thank you for coming by. Hi, I'm in the middle of a subathon. It's nice to meet you.